So here's my beast. Picked up off of some rancher. It's outside of town ways. Got it from some kid that was a hand for him, helping him out. Hired hand, I guess you'd call it. Haven't done a lot to it. It's pretty ugly. It was really ugly when I got it. The guy says it's got a big bore stroker kit in it. I don't know if that's true or not, but I mean, this little shiny aluminum thing here for the starter cover doesn't mean that it's got a, bunch of goodies inside the motor. It has been messed with a lot. It's got a bunch of silicone around there, down on the bottom of the jug. It's got a stock header, stock shocks. Front shocks are pretty toasted. I got a new set come in today. Got an FMF Power Core 4 muffler. It's got a new axle. I'm not sure, blue something. It's got extended axle hubs. It's got hydrodynamic front A-arms that are about 4 inches wider than the stockers. On, combined, not each side, because that would just be ridiculous, but runs really good. I mean, it's got a little ping in the engine. I don't know if the ping is from octane, or perhaps the timing chain is loose or wore out. I adjusted the valves last weekend, took another video of it right after that. Still had the pinging. When you rev up or turn up the choke, the pinging goes away. Some of it, not all of it, but it's not a consistent ping. It's just like something's tinging around in there, like something's loose, or I don't know. It's probably really bad, but if it blows up, I'll rebuild it and I'll know exactly what I have. Anyways, so I'm gonna order a new timing chain for it. Needs a lot of body work. Somebody rhino lined the entire plastic body, which is, I'm sure it looked really cool when they first did it, but after a few sessions of riding and vibration and flexing and all that crap chipped off. I mean, they did a good job. They primed it, they base coated it, then they did the rhino lining, and then they painted over the top of it. I mean, it probably was really nice when they did it, but it looks like shit now. I mean, hammered shit. I'll get her out though. I'm gonna take it apart eventually, sometime. Take it down to the frame, sandblast the frame off, or have it acid dipped, and check all the welds, and then paint her up a lime candy apple green. And then I don't know what from there. More likely probably a new exhaust header, because it's a stalker. It looks like a stalker. It's all sorts of rusty. Looks like shit. That's about it. Fire it up. Let you listen to it. Runs pretty darn good. Just needs some carb adjustment, I think. It's got a backfire. When you ain't got it choked, when you got it choked up, it runs really good. Yeah, it don't want to start now. Better turn the choke off, huh? Yep. Doesn't run so good with the choke off. I mean, it idles really nice. As you can tell, stalker carb. The guy said he jetted it, but it runs like it's way too lean. It backfires when you accelerate. It backfires when you decelerate. Turn the choke up, and it rips. There's like no delay in throttle response on this one. That one right there runs really good. 686 Edelbrock carb, nice and clean, very quiet, very smooth engine. But this one has a whole lot more power than that one. You hear that little sporadic ting ting tick tick? I'm guessing that's probably the cam, or the cam chain, timing chain, or else it's a decompression mechanism. I don't know. I've been reading up on it. I don't know a lot about these, but getting used to it. I'll show you throttle response without the choke on. It's still pretty good, but you get a lot of backfire, a lot of popping. Well, it didn't pop that time, but it's running rich, it says now. I think the carb's dirty as hell. I don't know. I'll probably take it apart this weekend and clean her out. Maybe change the jetting and stuff. Change the oil, of course. There was a little backfire. It's a little warmed up. I just took it out. Took it out for a ride down the road there. There's a little choke. Idle gets pretty high. I can turn that down if I have to. But it runs a lot better. Full choke, it runs awesome, but it won't idle. It runs like a drag cart. It's got a massive cam in it, and of course it blows a lot of black smoke. Anyways, there's my project. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of headaches, but it'll be worth it in the end. Oh, it's a 2002 660R, in case anybody was curious. Looks like it's got some of the rear brake mod on it. It's got a reverse mod on it. It doesn't have no limiter in reverse. It'll do probably 30 miles an hour, which is insane. I don't like it, but it works out. Alright, later.